fights like this, this is what boxing is really about. Those two guys are maybe the best boxers.
Thoughts, yeah, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, you know, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable, and despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected.
First ballot Hall of Famer Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Terence Crawford's unbelievable monstrous training for the Canelo bout astounds Evander Holyfield. He draws attention to Crawford's fluid transitions between his left and right hands, which make his movements utterly unpredictable. According to Holyfield, this makes opponents adjust in the ring all the time. Crawford's distinct style and quick responses have really impressed Holyfield, who views him as a prepared and dangerous opponent, much like life itself is about adjusting and changing.
For going left-handed and right-handed, how do you deal with someone like that?
Well, I don't know. There's nobody to switch up on me about it. So it's hard for me to say, but I know life is about adjustment. You have to make adjustment. To be successful, adjustment is always going to be the difference between how far you gonna go.
With the advice of a legend like Andre Ward is helping Terence, Crawford get ready for one of the most difficult trials of his career. Crawford has benefited greatly from Ward's assistance in honing his strategies for the next fight with Canelo Alvarez, who is renowned for his methodical style and unrivaled ring intelligence. Their training sessions emphasize mental preparedness. In addition to physical conditioning, the type of conflict Crawford will encounter is similar to Ward's experience dealing with formidable foes. They are working together to develop a plan that will force Crawford's pace on the fight and disrupt Canelo's rhythm.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division.
Fans have recently been able to witness the intensity of Crawford's preparation through surface training videos. The video demonstrates his unwavering concentration on body shots, an area in which Canelo has frequently displayed tenacity. Crawford uses quick, accurate, and well-placed punches to gradually deplete his opponent's energy. Now, knowing that focusing on the body might slow down Canelo's movement and create more opportunities as the rounds go on. The leaked footage shows how committed he is to perfecting this important component of his approach.
World champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terence Bud Crawford, as Terence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov, and the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terence Crawford in southpaw stance, as you see Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate is on.
Boxing community is beginning to believe that Crawford is getting lucky. At this point, his speed, agility, and hunger are all in his favor. Crawford's legacy would be enhanced, and he would be seen as the fighter who defeated a powerful champion if he defeated Canelo. The story of both their careers would be altered by this possible triumph, turning Crawford from a legendary boxer into a legendary man who deposed one of the sport's contemporary rulers.
the way. Yeah, move out the way. Yeah, move out the way. Yeah, move out the way. Yeah, yeah. What you got? Yeah, 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 what you got? Yeah.
Crawford makes more than just physical preparations. His camp serves as a reminder that resilience and inner strength are just as important as skill. Crawford has repeatedly stepped into fights as the underdog and won them. His squad thinks that when the pressure is at its highest, this mental toughness will give him the advantage. They have a clear message for Canelo. A crucial error would be to underestimate Crawford's willpower.
Everything is on Terence Crawford's side, all the legacy, meaning he only has the opportunity to win the belts. Saul only has an opportunity to defend them. Terence Crawford has an opportunity to be in a 5 division and the only person to win all 4 belts in 3 separate weight divisions. Why is Saul taking this fight? And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's some things in life more important than just the belts. And that 20-year career that Terence Crawford made, that all that he has, is very valuable. Very, very valuable. He had 1 foot out the game. And if he can be the man to defeat him, because remember, if Saul beats him, Terence Crawford was the first man to get all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. Yes, I beat that champion. Yes, I beat the multiple division champion, and he had the
Caleb Plant, who has sparred with Canelo, believes that the impending bout is not inevitable. Although Plant acknowledges Canelo's physical superiority, he quickly clarifies that boxing is just as much a mental game as it is a physical one. He thinks that any size disadvantage might be significantly compensated by Crawford's ability to adjust quickly and outsmart his opponents. He believes that this battle might be much closer than some people think.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We going to do everything we can to him. We going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him. Because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is coming.
Crawford is going into this battle with more than just money in mind. This fight is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for him to become one of boxing's finest. If he were to defeat Canelo, he would become one of the greatest fighters in history. His goal is to create history by demonstrating that talent and willpower can triumph over the most difficult obstacles.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, you know, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside. And he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, you know, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, you know, be able to find out firsthand.
Crawford is frequently ranked as one of the hardest boxers to solve by boxing analysts. He keeps his opponents guessing with his fluid and ever-evolving style. Canelo's more systematic style, which frequently uses recurring motifs, stands in contrast to this. Crawford is dangerous because he is unpredictable and can change tactics at any time to take advantage of an opponent's smallest error. This flexibility might be the secret to defeating Canelo's strength and expertise.
With Terence Crawford, what do you make of Canelo versus Skull?
Canelo did what he had to do to get the victory.
What do you want next? It seems like that's going to be the fight. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight in boxing.
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there. So that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
You'll see. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing for you?
One fight at a time. One fight at a time.
in boxing circles. Bill Haney's support is significant. He has personally witnessed the traits that define champions, and his support for Crawford is more than just hope. It illustrates how well regarded Crawford is by seasoned pros. Haney is confident because of Crawford's track record and his capacity to perform well against elite opponents.
The poker face on this guy is ridiculous. And then just early thoughts here, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly, but Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counter puncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that, and Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius, and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
McIntyre believes Terence Crawford's greatest weapon is his mind. While physical talent wins rounds, it's Crawford's ability to think 2 steps ahead, adapt, and execute with precision that sets him apart. As he prepares to face a seasoned opponent like Canelo, these traits are more vital than ever. Crawford has remained composed despite the massive spotlight on the fight. He avoids trash talk, preferring to let his performance do the talking. His quiet confidence isn't rooted in arrogance, but in intense preparation and unshakable self-belief. This mindset is turning skeptics into believers, reinforcing the notion that he's ready for this challenge. For Crawford, every move is calculated. Every reaction purposeful, a testament to why his team views him as more than just a fighter. He's a strategist, and in the ring, that makes all the difference.
Well, for everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split. At the seams, you got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He done signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent. Another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick one.
Bill, what you think about the knockout bonus? They say it's a bonus if one of them get a knockout.
Who?
They said there's a bonus in this fight if one of them get a knockout. I heard it's around $5 million. Do you think Crawford's trying to cash in on that?
I mean, you should knock him out. I mean, if Canelo ain't coming to do what he's been doing to everybody else.
Somebody like that, like a Canelo, and not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skills?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you that. He'll get the job done. Because Bud boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, not taking nothing away from him, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter, and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first?
That's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay, he got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, I always remember this. He got 2 losses, right? We got no losses.